I know you've seen it, but did you ever see Uncle Buck?
Yes, a lot of times. I mean, it's a John Candy movie, and it's in my list of John Candies.
Same. I love Uncle Buck. When I think of John Candy, I actually don't think of like Stripes or. Did you ever see Who's Harry Crumb?
Yes,
like, I don't
too
think
many times too.
Because it was on Comedy Central every fucking week.
Yeah,
probably every day for a while before they got the Daily Show and South Park.
When they started getting like TV shows.
Yeah. But I gotta say, man, Uncle Buck. That is, like, to me, that is prime John Candy. Okay? Fuck Spaceballs. Fuck, you know what? Even
and also, but keep in mind, that's like he was in Spaceballs, but he wasn't like the main.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
I go more like John
Same
Candy.
Thing with, like, Cool Runnings and stuff. This is John Candy at his best.
Yeah.
Which is, you get to see a lot of heart. You get to see a lot of funny.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, you get to see a lot of pancakes.
And he's kind of a wholesome kind of dude anyway.
Yeah, he really was. Like, I've always found it weird when people always want to compare John Belushi, John Candy, and Chris Farley.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, first off, only two of them were actually fat. If you look at John Belushi nowadays, that is the average American body now.
Yeah, I was like, that's not fat. That's just me. I haven't got that far yet. Come on. You know, like, but it's that thing of like, he just looks like a chubby, drunk drug addict.
Yeah, chubby at best. Okay, yeah. Definitely drunk, definitely drug addict.
Yeah.
Definitely seated at the right hand of our Father in heaven, making him chuckle, doing his Blues Brothers bullshit.
Yeah, and his sushi chef.
Oh, no. The fucking samurai, fucking like hotel manager or whatever.
Yeah.
John Belushi's got some good clips on YouTube, dude. Go back and watch them. But with John Candy, I still fucking miss that guy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously miss Chris Farley, but...
it was Mr. Chris Farley.
Okay. But, it's like with John Candy, I remember I didn't know that he had died until like 6 months after he died. And I was watching, I think like Cool Runnings or something with a cousin of mine. And he's like, man, I wish he didn't die. And I was like, he's not dead. And I go to my mom. I was like, Mom, is John Candy dead? And she's like, yes, honey, he died like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I was just like...
Your mom was like, now the only person who can keep it going is Dougie Doug.
Dougie Doug?
Yeah, Cool Runnings.
That's cool Runnings, name, yeah.
Cool Runnings is like one of those, poltergeist, like cursed cast things where everybody died.
Who was Dougie Doug? Because I only know him from Cool Runnings. Yeah.
He was the funny... I think he was like... You got to remember, and this is probably still true, sadly, but in the 90s and 80s, American, like Hollywood studios were like, we can only have 2 funny black guys at a time.
Yeah.
We're not going to have a whole bunch of them. And that sucks, because I feel like Dougie Doug, they tried him out, and then they were like Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, they have like a scale.
They have a scale. Well, that's kind of how Hollywood works, right? The scale is just like the box office receipts. Oh, sorry, Dougie Doug.
Yeah.
Ate him, pooped him out.
You're not being canceled. This is the early 90s. You're just going to fade away.
Yeah, man. Kurt Cobain style, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But when I think of Uncle Buck, I genuinely think... To this day, I've like the little kid in me. Still, I really want those fucking pancakes.
I want
those fucking pancakes.
That big.
They were fucking huge.
He was flipping them with like what? Like a paddle or like the?
He had like a spatula. It wasn't a spatula, right? It would have been like... oh, you know what it was?
Pizza
It was like
thing.
The pizza thing. Yeah. Yeah, and he's flipping them, and then fucking, Kevin from,
Macaulay Culkin?
I almost said McConaughey Culkin. Which I gotta see, like, a mashup
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's
like a deep fake.
It's like McConaughey's face
Yeah.
with even gayer hair, with like Milo Yiannopoulos hair.
Yeah.
But
All right, I'm home alone. I'm gonna shoot some BBs at some bad guys.
you almost sound like you were gonna rhyme, and then you just
Yeah.
didn't do it.
I tanked.
You tanked. You
It was
tanked.
like Icarus. I flew too high.
You went fucking. You know what it was? You were
What?
Drake.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
were, you were trying to be K Dot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
bro.
can't do that. I can't be K Dot.
I feel like I could
Yeah.
be K Dot. I'm sort of like. Okay, I'm not from Compton. I'm from a street that had a, cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
We had a
French.
We had a neighborhood pool.
Yeah.
My parents made above the average, but I do have loser uncles
Yes.
because my parents.
Everybody does.
My parents both came from less privileged backgrounds.
Yeah.
Especially my dad is from Boston, Chelsea, Mass. Shout out, what's up, Chelsea? And I'll tell you right now, if they ever do a remake of Uncle Buck, which you fucking shouldn't, don't touch it.
They already did.
What are you talking about?
Well, actually, there was a TV
That
series,
doesn't count.
but with Kevin Meaney. I
With
don't
Kevin
care. I don't
Meaney?
care. Yeah, Kevin
The
Meaney.
gay comedian.
Before he came out, yeah.
Well, yeah, they would
but
have
yeah,
let him
yeah.
have a show.
But then there's a remake with
What, The Rock or some shit?
I think it's Mike Epps.
Okay, that doesn't count. That's Uncle Buck. What I'm saying is
Okay.
if they ever do a shot-for-shot, remake of Uncle Buck, like
Okay,
they did
yeah.
with Psycho in the 90s with Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn, that fucking
That-
weird
yeah,
one.
okay.
If they ever do that, they need to do it like an uncle who's a fucking loser fuck-up,
Yeah.
and like Nolan style.
Okay.
And it would be way not fucking funny, but those pancakes, just like crushed fucking Vikes in there, dude.
So who would you cast if it was a Nolan type?
If it was a Nolan style Uncle Buck, I still want him
Jesse
to be.
Plemons?
I want Jesse Plemons in a fat suit.
Yeah.
I still want him to be fat.
I'm sure-
Again, not John Belushi
Yeah.
chunky like Jesse Plemons. I want a fat man in a fucking
But
bowler
he
hat.
seems like the kind of guy that could probably gain it quick for the role.
Yeah, he probably could.
Yeah, because
He's a chunky monkey.
he's chunky already. So
That's
true. It's not that hard to gain 30 pounds.
And that's why I love Uncle
Buck.
Jesse Plemons.
Uncle Jesse Plemons.